What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com. Here with your free pick in the Sacramento Kings versus Minnesota Timberwolves. NBA matchup going down Friday, November 15th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Sacramento Kings and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Sacramento Kings coming into this one, the in-season tournament matchup, I should say, with a record of 7-5 on the year, 6-5-1 against the number after knocking off the Phoenix Suns for the second time in a span of 3 days. 127-104 last time out, while Minnesota comes in, loses a 3 in a row after a 106-98 loss to the Portland Trail Blazers. Back-to-back losses to Portland as hefty favorites. Losing by 9 points in the first, lose by 14 as 9-point favorites the first game, and then 10-point favorites in the rematch. And it's just not a good look for Minnesota right now. They just can't seem to get out of their own way. They're 2-4 on the road this season, and we're seeing that these struggles against teams like Minnesota. Imagine what you're gonna have when you take steps up in competition, like you're taking up against the Phoenix Suns coming up at home, but then you go out next week on the road against the Boston Celtics. So this is a Minnesota team that's got to get their act together. There's a reason we call them the House of Disappointment on the morning show, because they continue to find ways to disappoint everybody. And I think that's something that we kind of have to keep an eye on, keep a finger on the pulse of, as this Minnesota team is just not a team that's been producing good results so far this season. On the other side, you got Sacramento, who's been inconsistent at times, but you can at least trust them to deliver more often than not. Especially when they're at home. I mean, when you light the beam, this Sacramento team just fires up. And while they haven't necessarily had the most amount of success at home, they're still just 3-2 at home this season. They beat the Phoenix Suns, they beat the Toronto Raptors, who've been a nice cover machine on the road. They got the cover there as winning that game by 15 points. And Sacramento, like I said, are just a team I think I trust more in this spot. It just, to me, looks like Minnesota made those moves in the move in the offseason to ship out Karl-Anthony Towns and bring in Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, and we're still waiting for these moves to kind of pay dividends, just in the win-loss department and long term. I know we're only, 13 games into this, 12, 13 games into the season, and we're in an NBA in-season tournament matchup here. But I think the Sacramento Kings right now are just a better team. We're catching a bucket at home with a better team. I know maybe the sun of the line may look funky towards Minnesota. I'm done with Minnesota after getting burned by him so many times. So give me the Sacramento Kings by default in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.